And not only am I live on Pure West Radio, I am now live on our Facebook as well because I've been joined by a very special person, Bore da Tomos.
Bore da Tom, should we see?
Da iawn, diolch. Achi, I'm going to keep you formal because, you know, it's work, isn't it?
Da iawn, diolch. Da iawn.
Good. How have you been over the summer?
Oh, bendigedig, I feel like the summer has flown, you know? Really gone quickly.
I know, the mornings are dark now.
Yeah.
Well, indeed, we're ready for September, and you're Learn Welsh Pembrokeshire. You've had a busy summer, actually, when it comes to organising what's coming up next. And we've got quite a busy timetable for you to manage, you and the Learn Welsh Pembrokeshire team. So do you want to give us a bit of insight as to how many lessons you've got coming up? Do you even know?
Indeed. Well, we've got our returning learners like yourself joining on the next level. So, for instance, you will be joining Sylfaen, but also we've got classes for new learners as well. Most of them are full, but luckily, I'm here today to say that there are some spaces on 2 classes left if anybody still wants to join us.
That's fantastic.
So we've got one Tuesday and Thursday mornings, 9:30 till 11:30 up in Crymych. So that is a face-to-face class there.
That's exciting.
Yeah, that's really exciting. And then we've got one online class, a blended learning. So you do some self-study, and then that's a virtual class on Zoom, Thursday, 6 till 9. So both options there are still available to book. And also we've got running a Welsh at home course that's available on Zoom also, and that's tailored for parents and grandparents and carers that want to speak Welsh with young children. So that's still open to book on as well. And that's all fantastic. Classes are £45 for the 30-week course. So bargain.
That really is a bargain, isn't it? And we've got Bore da Helen Marie who's joined us. Tomos has joined us as well. Bore da, and Jeanette Phillips. Bore da to each
Bore da, Jeanette. Bore da.
And you've just mentioned there about blended learning and online learning. That wasn't part of your repertoire, as it were, 2 years ago, and it's all kind of come out through lockdown that this option has become available, and it allows such for a flexible study environment. I know that I wouldn't have been able to have carried on the learning I did last year had it not been for the flexibility of the Zoom classes. So I think it's fantastic that you're continuing with that flexibility as well. What's the feedback been? I imagine it's been relatively good for you to continue it in some manner and form.
Oh, certainly. You know, we've had people from inside the county able to do it, but people obviously from outside the county can join us also then, because it is obviously online. So you can join from the comfort of your home, as long as you've got a good internet connection and a camera so we can see you and a microphone so we can hear you, then you can join us. So it is really good in that way.
Spoilers as well, because there are some of us in our class where we joined from the comfort of our own car on occasion as well. If we were out and about at appointments, and it's like, oh, I've got Welsh now, I'm going to set up my computer and learn from distance in the car, and was able to not miss a lesson because of that functionality. It's so fantastic. And really proud to say that I'm going to be part of the intake for the Sylfaen course, which is also, it's just completely online learning.
Yes, that's correct.
Again. And so you've mentioned there about the courses there for the people tailored towards parents and grandparents, because of course a lot of people are sending their children to Welsh medium school now to give them a bit of a head start of bilingualism and using their brain in different ways. It's like the benefits of learning a different language are through the roof. But sometimes a lot of parents are kind of a bit timid and a bit shy of doing that, a bit concerned that they won't be able to support them. So this course that's designed for parents and grandparents, what confidence can that give those kind of caregivers?
Oh, so much, because you're learning at the same time as your child then. So really, you're both helping each other. So I think that's a great way of doing it and getting the whole family involved. So that's really good to do as a whole family. So the children are learning in school and then you're learning as well. So you can help each other along, and it's the best way and a lot of fun as well.
Amazing. And the courses that you've still got available, the Crymych course and the blended course, Now, I know that when I'm learning, I'm doing years 1 and 2 in 1 year. So I'm doing a condensed course, as it were. The courses available, are they it's level, is it the 1 and then the 2 next year? Is that they the courses that are available?
So the ones available, you'll be doing 4 hours a week on Tuesday and Thursday. So that's 2 hours Tuesday morning and 2 hours Thursday morning. So that's up in Crymych.
Yeah.
And then the other one, which was Thursday night, was a 4 hour a week course, but you do an hour self-study and then 3 hours from 6 till 9 with your classmates on Zoom. So again, the flexibility is there for people depending on the daytime or the evening and which method they want to go.
Fantastic. And what can people expect on these courses?
Well, they can expect to learn spoken Welsh, everyday spoken language. That's the main thing. We want people to siarad Cymraeg, to speak Welsh. So that is the aim of all the courses. Of course, some gwrando, some listening and written as well. But the main thing is to siarad Cymraeg and to have a lot of fun doing it with the other members of your class, and a lot of laughter as well.
And I can vouch for the lots of laughter as well. So that my course was made up of 4 hours a week on a Tuesday and a Thursday on Zoom in the afternoon. And when I was signing up, it feels a bit daunting at first, but I received this in the post yesterday. It's a beautiful purple and green, but if you're Mynediad and you're entry level, it's a wonderful purple and yellow. And this book, along with the tutors, honestly, it's given me so much confidence in thinking in Welsh and talking in Welsh and trying to understand Welsh. And it's all condensed in this. It looks quite big, but it's because it's got questions at the back. And it's given me so much confidence to be out in the wild, as it were, and to start thinking and to start reading and understanding in Welsh. And it's amazing that this little resource, along with your fellow classmates and the tutors who really make the sessions come alive, you have that understanding and ability to just think, I can do this. I can actually do it.
Certainly, that's what it's all about. Just having the confidence to really have a go, isn't it? And immerse yourself, isn't it? With everybody's in your group, they're all helping each other out, aren't they? And that's what's brilliant. You're all in the same boat. And also between lessons, you've got some online resources as well that people find very handy that you can do at your leisure then. So there's so many ways to practice between the classes as well.
Yeah, and there's also opportunities, like they were limited last year for obvious reasons, but there's opportunities to meet other classmates and to get onto other sessions and to have a coffee, a schlonk chat.
Yeah.
And there's reading groups as well, and the books actually give some reading for that level as well, so you can actually start reading in Welsh as well, just to increase your understanding. The step up, Tomos, because I'm a little bit anxious. What is the step up that you can expect going from Mynediad, the entry level, up to Sylfaen, the foundation level?
Well, on the Sylfaen level, to start off with, you'd be adolygu, revising. So revising a lot of the Mynediad work because maybe things have gone a bit rusty over the summer. So that's what you'll be starting off with before going into learning some other tenses that you haven't covered in the Mynediad level. So a lot of fun and some more tenses for you to learn, such as the conditional tense. I would, if, for instance, you haven't covered that in Mynediad. So that's one of the first ones you'd be doing. So quite a handy one to express your desires.
Oh well, I like the sound. I like the sound of that already. And quickly now, this evening, if people want to hear more of Tomos Hopkins and some of the Welsh language and Welsh music in particular, you've got Gwlad y Gan every third Thursday of the month.
That's correct. So Gwlad y Gan tonight, 9 o'clock till 11. So for the first hour, we've got a guest presenter, which is Liz, who is one of our learners who has learned through us.
That's
and
amazing.
She wants to have a go presenting and choosing the tracks. So I said, go Liz, go for it, pob luck. So she'll be presenting the first hour or so and choosing a great mix of music from all genres. And then I'll be doing the second hour. It'll be my choices. So looking forward for people to listen and to enjoy the culture and music of Cymraeg.
I love that. And of course, the show, it's geared up towards people that are trying to learn and understand Welsh. So you're not going at 100 miles an hour. You're very deliberate and you're delivering the structures and the sentences that learners would understand.
That's correct. Yeah, we sort of present the songs and say maybe a little bit of the background of the songs and give you a little translation of the title so you can understand. And what's great with music, it's so catchy. Words really get stuck in your head.
Yeah.
So that's what I think's great about sharing the music, that it's really catchy and you can learn a lot from it without realizing sometimes.
Well, and that's how, of course, other people from other cultures and languages understand English, is because of pop songs and things like that. So if you immerse yourself in the songs and the language, then you're going to pick it up just that little bit quicker. And talking of catchy Welsh phrases, now when I first started doing Welsh, we had Star of the Week. And we're thinking of bringing it back, aren't we? A little bit more difficult than the odd word, but it's something that people need to keep an eye on, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. So we had a great time, was it last year, doing Siren Air yr Wythnos, the Welsh Star of the Week, challenging the presenters here at Pure West Radio to have a go. So in the next few weeks, watch out, because we'll be restarting that and everybody will be learning some phrases then in Welsh. So cyffroes, very exciting.
Very exciting. And before I forget, I vlogged and gave a video diary of my Welsh learning journey. It started off with Abigail, of course, my sister. And then for that 30-week course, I did a video kind of summarising the end of the week. And I have it on good authority from Bidig a Richard, who I need to give a round of applause to because they're excellent. I've got my Zoom links ready for my lessons that start next week. But if you want to see and have a bit of insight as to what we learnt week on week, my videos are still available on the YouTube on Pure West Radio, and you can see them all in order. And I'm going to be doing it again this year round as well for Sylvine, and talking about the step up and the revision element and the new elements. So when you go in, it's not necessarily blind. You've got me doing my best to summarise what we've learned in the Welsh lessons as well.
Bendigedig, you're an inspiration for people. They can see your progress then.
Thank you so much. And if you want to see more inspirational people, was it Sophie Tuckwood got the Welsh Learner of the Year as well on Welsh Pembrokeshire?
That's it, Sophie.
Yeah, you've got resources on Facebook and on the website as well. There's an email newsletter that people can sign up to as well, and just immerse yourself in the language. And talking of which, you've got a song selection, Thomas.
I have. Well, I've chosen a song by David Iwan, who is a Welsh folk icon, and he wrote this amazing song called Yma o Hyd, which means we're still here, we're still siarad Cymraeg, we're still speaking Welsh, and we're still welcoming people to join us and start their Welsh language journey. So I thought Yma o Hyd, we're still here, by David Iwan was very fitting.
We're still here. And if you want to be here too, learning Welsh with us, then go to Learn Welsh Pembrokeshire to sign up for those courses that are still available. Tomos, I look forward to speaking to you in the coming weeks and finding out who the stars of the week are. Thank you so much for your time this morning. And without further ado, here is David Iwan with Yma o Hyd.